Hey everybody, Joe Burnich here with Big West Marketing, bringing you another value-packed video. And in this one, we are going to talk about getting the best way to get leads for roofers. Okay, so let's get started. Now, my promise to you is that by the end of this video, you will know the absolute best way to get roofing leads for your business. And I want to break it down and give you some options and tell you what works, and then tell you what I like the best way I find to get roofing leads. All right, so let's talk about it. Now to simplify everything, I want to talk about, you basically have two options, okay? And you have to embrace the fact that there really are two options that when it comes to getting business or getting leads for your business. If you ignore these, then you're in trouble. I'm not saying you're going to fail in business, but you are going to struggle for the life of your business if you don't embrace the fact that there are two options. Number one is you got to either spend time, okay? Number two, you got to spend money. You got to do one of those two things or a combination of those two things, and you got to do it ongoing. It's not just a one-time thing you do and then you're good to go. You know, sometimes you can do spend some time and you'll have leads coming in for the next year, but there's always something that's going to creep up and take leads away from you, whether it's competition, whether it's the change in the market, whether it's Obama, whether it's Trump, whatever the reason is. This is going to be ongoing, and you gotta embrace the fact that you either have to spend time or spend money to consistently get leads for your business and grow your business. All right? So let's talk about the first way. Let's talk about spending time. What do I mean by spending time to get leads for your roofing business? Well, when you spend time, what I'm talking about is you got to be a networker. You got to get out there. You got to shake hands. You got to go to meetings. You got to become a community. You got to join all these groups and become basically a social monster. Okay, you got to be one of these people that likes to get out there and mix it up with people on a regular basis, every day or every week, to constantly generate new referrals, new leads, gain trust with the public in your community, stuff like that. Now, that's not for everybody. When I had my service business, that wasn't for me. I did a little bit of it in the beginning to kind of get my name out there, but for the most part, I don't want to be going to meetings. I don't want to be going to Chamber of Commerce meetings. I don't want to be going to network and B2B and all this stuff, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, it works awesome, but it's not for everybody. So if you're not willing to spend the time to get business, then what's the other option? Well, you got to spend money. And what does that mean? It means advertising. It means you got to spend money to get your name out there. All right, so what does this look like? Well, traditionally it looks like TV and radio. TV and radio work. TV and radio get leads for roofing jobs, okay? Hands down, it works. The thing that I don't like about TV and radio is it's too damn expensive, okay? You can go broke quick if you are spending a lot of money on TV and radio, and there's no cheap way to get into that game. Okay, so if you're a big established company and you got a huge marketing budget, then TV and radio is an option. I probably don't need to tell you that if you're that big company that's successful and you have, deep pockets. You probably already know TV and radio. Okay, so what's the third option? Well, that's the internet, and that's basically what I specialize in at Big West Marketing here. My business, my team, we specialize in getting roofers leads through the internet. Now, to break it down even farther, the internet has, different ways. I mean, I'm sure you get these phone calls from people every day that talk about, they're trying to sell you ways to get leads from the internet. Okay? So, let's break that down real quick. So, social media, yeah, you can get leads from Facebook and Twitter and all these. If you really want to spend time and money on social media, good luck with that. I don't think it's a good return on investment for time or money. It's possible to get leads. I'm not saying you can't get leads from Facebook, but it's nothing compared to Google. And the reason is because when people are, let's go over to Google real quick here. When people are on Google looking for roofers, they're ready to spend some money, or they're ready to at least talk to somebody, which talking to somebody is a lead. So Google, in my opinion, and I've been doing this since 2009, and I had my own service business for 5 years, is the number one easiest, most effective way to get the most leads for your roofing business for the lowest cost. So the biggest return on investment. But let's break Google down even farther. So I'm in Missoula, Montana. That's where I'm located here. So if I do Missoula roofers, let's see what comes up. All right. So basically when it comes to Google, we have two options now. We either have the pay-per-click ads at the top, and then we've got down below that, we have the SEO. We have the search engine optimization, or the 3-pack, or the Google Maps box, whatever you want to call it. It goes by many names. But so let's break these down. So yes, they both work well. They both generate leads for roofers. I personally don't like the pay-per-click section as much as I like the Google box down here, the SEO section. So, and I'll tell you why is because, number one, the ads up here, they can be extremely expensive, just like TV and radio. And just like TV and radio, once they stop, your calls stop, your leads stop. So it's very short-lived unless you've got deep pockets and you want to keep spending ridiculous amounts of money. But like I said, it works. And if you have a good sales system in place and you know how to convert phone calls into jobs and you pick up every single phone call that ever comes in, then that might be an option for you, okay? But you're looking at spending minimum, even in a smaller city, $1,000 a month to make it work, okay? Don't think you're going to get in there for a couple $100 a month and have the phone ring and get a significant amount of leads coming from that. Now, let's go down to what I like the most and what I figure is the best return on investment, and which is basically the only thing I do is basically I get people into this box. I get roofers into this box here. And the reason I like it so much is, number one, it's long term. So once you get in there, you have a much better chance of staying in there. And then even more important than that is only 10% of the people that search for a local business are going to click on these ads up here. 10%. 10% are going to click down here. But 80% of the people that search for service business are going to be clicking in this box. It holds the most trust. And this isn't my opinion. This is based on studies that they've done. Multiple companies have done multiple studies on where people are clicking once they do a search for a local business, specifically a local service business like yours. 80% click here. So what I want to do is put all my time and energy and specialty into something that gets you the most bang for your buck. So you can so let's review real quick. You either need to spend time or you need to spend money to get leads for your roofing business. You need to decide if you're going to spend money, whether it's going to be traditional TV and radio or if it's going to be internet. If you go with internet, you need to decide, do you want to do pay-per-click, the expensive way that is short-lived, or do you want to do the long-term, biggest bang for your buck, which is SEO, search engine optimization, which is this box right here. Okay, so that being said, my opinion is that you need to go with SEO, and of course that's what we do. So I'd love to work with you if we're a good fit. We don't work with everybody. We only work with one roofer per service area, so we don't work with everybody. But whoever you decide to work with, or if you decide to do it yourself, then you need to be working with somebody that's competent, okay? I actually have a book here called The Service Business Money Machine that teaches you everything you need to know step by step to get into this box. And I'm actually giving this book away for free. I'll put a link on the video or down below that will show you how to get this book for free. All I ask is you pay shipping and handling, and then I'll put this in an envelope and I'll mail it out to you. And like I said, it's 150 pages and it's got everything that I know when it comes to search engine optimization, websites, and getting leads for your roofing business, okay? So there's that, and then I also have a video course called thebigwestacademy.com if you want to check that out. Or if you don't want to deal with it at all and you want to hire somebody to do it, then we do it for one set monthly investment. It's not pay-per-click or pay-per-lead or any of that kind of stuff. It's basically you pay one monthly investment, and then once you get in there, you get unlimited leads. It's up to you how many leads you really want to get, or it's limited by how many people are actually searching for your service. So we can do a free 30-minute consultation to see if we're a good fit, if that works for you. But there's different options. You can go book. You can go the course. You can go have it done for you. Those are the three options that I'm going to offer you guys. And I want you to either take one of those actions or just subscribe to me on YouTube, and I'll have a lot more content like this coming out with specific step-by-step free information on how you can do this stuff yourself, okay? So that's my little pitch there. Thank you for listening. I hope this was enlightening. I hope this made you realize a few different things when it comes to getting leads, the best way to get leads for your roofing business. Once again, my name is Joe Burnich, and I'm with BigWestMarketing.com. I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.